Hello and welcome, my dear friends. Welcome to another exciting unboxing. It's been a while since I've uploaded my last video, and I have great news about my health. I've done some images, and all is fine. So thank all of you who sent me their kind thoughts. I had to take a pause from video, but hopefully after I will upload this unboxing, I will try to deliver you guys daily content, I hope, if I have time. The good news is that my health state is stable and everything is fine. And let's continue with the unboxing. So this is the pack. I went to the post office and I got it. Let me tell you before I will open it and show you its content. Well, I paid quite a reasonable sum of money, so 650 lays, the equivalent of 131.58 euros or 142.23 US dollars. So this includes the content and the shipping cost, which was around, I don't know, 5 euros or 6 American dollars. So not a large sum of money. So without further delay, I have here a little cutter and my scissors, and I will try to open it as good as I can. I will cut it right over here. Okay. So it's quite well wrapped, but I hope that I can open it easy enough and show you its content. So I will cut it through here, and now another cut over here. And this is the box, guys, and I will try to, let's say, to open it like this and show you the content. You can see lots of wrapping paper, so let me take out the main. So this is the content, and I think that this is just wrapping paper. It does not contain any items, no. So this is the box, guys. I will put it aside, and this is the main pack. And let's see, it's again quite well wrapped. I will take my scissors and try to make a cut here and remove that paper. Yes, so I bought this wood box, and you can see it's an old box from LC Hartmouth, Kohinoor, and I think it is from the 1930s or the 1940s, and I believe it's from Romania, but I'm not so sure. I know for sure that this manufacturer, which was based in Bohemia, the old Czechoslovakia, it had it was a well dealer in Romania of writing instruments. And this is a wood box, guys. Let me tell you what I paid for the wood box that contains the other items inside. So only for this box I paid around 50 lays or 10.12 euros or 10.94 US dollars. And let me show you the content. LC Hartmouth, and I believe that inside here there should be the items that I bought. And yes, this is just wrapping paper, I think. Yes, I'm right. And here, always check, guys, because you never know. So this is the wood box, quite nice and quite handy. I'm not so sure what it originally contained. Maybe some small boxes for deep pen nibs. I'm not so sure. And no other inscriptions on it, unfortunately, but I still believe that it is a piece from Romania. Of course, I'm not so sure because this is Bohemian from Czechoslovakia producer, so it could be also from that original location of this manufacturer. So let me leave this aside. Some of you guys ask me if I have lots of Japanese fountain pens. Well, I don't have lots of Japanese fountain pens. I have a Pilot Metropolitan. I don't have a Sailor yet. I hope I will have a Sailor in the future. Meanwhile, I bought this Pilot. It comes in this original box, and it contains the Pilot pen, but also the seller included other pens. So I think that this is the Pilot pen. I'm not so sure. Let me take it out and see. Let me see. I believe that this is the Pilot pen. I will give you a little zoom. It has a personalization here. Honda, Uber, I believe probably from Germany, but this should be a Pilot. And strange enough, it doesn't have any marks on it. Let me open it. I think that this is a Pilot, although it doesn't have any signs of branding on it. And it comes in this Pilot box. I've already shown you the beautiful cardboard box. And for this Pilot, for this pen and the box, let me see. Yes, I paid only 50 lays for it, or 10.12 euros, or 10.94 US dollars. So quite a reasonable price for this Pilot. In the same box as the Pilot, it the seller put this one. Let me see what it is. Yes, this is a wonderful, wonderful mechanical pencil. It comes in this wonderful celluloid, as you can see. Quite nice. No hallmarks of the manufacturer. Probably a French mechanical pencil from the 1930s or the 1940s. For this pen, I paid mechanical pencil. I paid 75 lays, or the equivalent of 15.18 euros, or 16.41 US dollars. And let me put also this aside here, and let me see the other item. Yes, the other item is a wonderful, wonderful fountain pen, and unfortunately it is a button filler from the 1930s. Unfortunately, you can see it misses this end cap. And strange enough, it is another French pen. We can see here Old Chap, a French manufacturer. If I open it, we can see this iridium pointed super quality steel nib. Originally it was gold plated, but the gold plating has faded away. A beautiful ebonite feeder, and it is a gap here. Somebody tries to open and probably to replace the original sack inside of it. Unfortunately enough, it does not have that ending over here, and for this reason I did not pay a large sum of money for it. I paid around 120 lei, the equivalent of 24.29 euros, or 26.26 US dollars, and I think I did quite well. I love this beautiful pattern of the celluloid. Probably I will get it a black cap here, because there's no way I can find the same pattern on my used parts pieces. Okay guys, let me continue with this one, and for this one I will need my scissors to cut it right over here. And now let me see what I have right over here. Yes, I think I remembered. It should be three pieces, yes. 1, 2, and 3. I bought this as spare parts, guys, and I love them for this beautiful, beautiful celluloid material. Let me tell you what I paid for them. So all the three pieces cost me only 50 lays, or the equivalent of 10.12 euros or 10.94 US dollars. And let me start with the plain one, with this one, and show you. As you can see, we have a level filler, so probably a pen made in the late 1920s, 1930s, or even at the beginning of the 1950s. As I touched it, I don't believe it's celluloid, but rather an injected plastic, so probably from the beginning of the 1950s. A lever filler, and yes, definitely it needs a new sack. Let me show you something about the nib, because it does not have personalizations on it, as you can see. Oh yes, it has some something written here, Excelsior 55162. So this, I believe it's a French made pen. Interesting enough, let me see what we have on the nib. So CT PET 5. I don't know exactly what it's written on it. Definitely a steel nib and a beautiful ebonite feeder. So this probably needs a new sack. It looks quite nice. So again, around 3 euros for it. So a good price, or 4 US dollars. It's a good pen. The other ones, which are beautiful, just look at this wonderful celluloid. It's quite nice. Another lever filler. Small size pen. Let me see if we have something written on it. You can see the wonderful pattern. It's beautiful. Very nice. It has a little flaw over here. I'm not so sure if it's a flaw, but definitely it has something on the cap here. I don't know, probably manufacturer default, I don't know. Let me see if I open it, what we have right over here. And probably another French made one. Let me see, I will try to zoom. So a P and a E, a 5. So number 5 nib probably. This looks like plastic or ebonite, I don't know. It looks strange. I'm not so sure the material of the feeder, but the nib certainly it is made out of. And judging by the beautiful material, I will say also a French piece, probably from the 1930s. And you gotta love those celluloids. In fact, I buy all the celluloids that I can find, and this is the last one. Another beautiful piece. Just look at this wonderful celluloid. Also, this has slightly deformed parts of the material. The celluloid is quite difficult material, and in time this has a little bad, probably it had originally a gold nib and somebody took it and damaged this feeder, but the damaged the grip section. The feeder looks quite Nice, guys. And I think another beautiful French pen from the 1930s. Probably a lady's pen, judging by the size of it. So let me put also those aside here. And let's see the last pieces. I will also need the scissors right over here. Just cut this part, and I hope that we can reach the content. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Yes, those are other two French pens. I know for sure that the seller wanted to, let's say, to repair them. One of them, it has this classic lever filling mechanism, and you can see here it is a Meteor 307 Deposit, definitely a French one. It looks quite nice. It looks like a chef or balance from the 1920s Americas, but I think that this is a piece from the 1950s. Interesting enough, it has this semi-hooded nib, which was quite popular also with the Parker 51. And let me see something about it. No, that's it. It is a simple pen. And by the way, guys, I did not tell you, for those two pens, those French pens, I paid, I think for both of them only 50 lace, or 10.12 euros, or 10.94 US dollars. So for piece 5 euros or 5.47 US dollars. So so quite a nice buy. This is another Meteor 307, this time with another type of cap, and also this is a lever filler. I quite enjoyed this type. It's quite usable. It's not a small fountain pen. I think it has a good shape to it. And now, guys, for the last part, I had the luck to find a missing piece. So if you watch my channel, you probably seen an episode where I have a quite a nice accessory, and quite a coincidence made also in France. Probably you heard about the Gold Starry, where Gold Starry was a great manufacturer of office supplies in France, and they sold lots of their products back in the 1930s and in the 1940s. And you will see that in this pack I should have something quite interesting. Let me open it for you to see. There should be 2 or 3 items in this small bag. Sorry about this, guys. I have to open it behind the camera. So yes, there are some items here, and I don't know which one. Let's start with this one, and let's see what it contains. It contains a pouch. And oh yes, this is a wonderful object, guys. Look at it. Beton, and it is the first time that I open this. This is a lovely 3-colored ballpoint pen from Germany, complete with its leather pouch and its original leaflet. So gold ring, spectral, the original leaflet in German. This is a piece from the 1950s, and a lovely piece, quite a rare piece. I could not find many information on the internet about it, but I found a leaflet This is a wonderful thing. Look at it, what a modern and futuristic design for the 1950s. It's quite small and practical, and this is the reason that I paid quite a large sum of money for a ballpoint pen. I don't usually buy ballpoint pens, but to me it seems like it had a great design, so I had to pay 200 lays for it, or the equivalent of 40.48 euros or 43.76 US dollars. And now for the last items, guys. I told you about gold Starry, and right here I have two gold Starry items that I was missing from my collection. One of it is a ballpoint pen, and it has this ending to it, and the other is this simple ending. And for those, the seller sold me both of them for 55 lays, or the equivalent of 11.13 euros, or 12.03 US dollars. And let me tell you what I'm talking about. So let me put this here. And sorry, I hope they will stay. Yes, I have here this gold Starry original box, quite rare. The box, gold Starry, made in France. Probably, I said it's from the 1930s or the 1940s, but judging by the way the box looks, it could be from the 50s or the 1960s. I'm not so sure, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments. So I have a pristine one, and it ends in this ending here and here. And I bought another one, and it was delivered here. This ending draws this letter opener, and here I got this ballpoint pen, but without the ending. So if I put this here, and this should work over here. Let me see. Okay, this should work over here, and it is a perfect match, guys. You can see this ending matches this ending right over here. And this is not bent, so I will try to put the ending on this one, which is quite minty, not bent. And this definitely is the same piece, but somebody took this letter opener from its side. So those were it, guys. I never thought that I will find this replacement part for this office desk accessory. But patience, guys. If you have a piece, let's say this piece, well, you bought this without the cap. You never know. Probably I won't find in my lifetime the replacement cap with the same pattern, but you never know. So if you have opportunity to buy a broken piece, just buy it, negotiate it, because this is a factor. For this, the seller wanted more money, but I told to him, look, there's a missing part. Tell me how many buyers accept broken parts, or not broken, but just missing. It lacks the aesthetics of it. But probably I will find in my box of replacement parts fake cap for this one. So guys, this was my unboxing. I'm sorry that it took me so much time to deliver this content. I will try to bring you a video each and every day. It will be an effort for me, but believe me, I love this channel, and I love the community. I love all your comments, guys. So this was my unboxing. I thank you for your time. Thank you for your review. I wish you to have a wonderful day, and God bless you all, my dear friends. Bye bye.